Here's the latest information about Apple Watts and her health update. Just wanted to remind everyone there's a GoFundMe, an official GoFundMe by her sister, Dominique. So this is the real one. Those other ones that you saw before were fake. This one is real. Okay. And, you know, as always, I've been sharing the link whenever I talk about Apple Watts because I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to donate. She does have 3 children. Make sure you click the thumbs up button on this video. When you click the thumbs up button, it helps for more people to see the video, and that way more people know exactly what's really going on. Make sure you at least say hi in the comments. It also helps to trigger the algorithm. More people will see this video, so make sure you say something. Make sure you click the thumbs up button. I'm sorry that I have to ask for that on such a serious video, but this is YouTube, and that's the way it goes right now. They want thumbs up, they want comments. Okay, if you subscribe and choose all notifications, you'll be notified when new Apple Watch videos get posted. Dominique said on Instagram, update from yesterday evening, her progress is improving. She had a good day yesterday. Trachea procedure went well. She looks way more comfortable. She's starting to open her eyes more. Still no reactions. And if that continues, they will start doing more command exercises with her. Red heart emoji. My sister's face is still pretty. Gave her a big mask kiss yesterday with a kissing emoji. And shout out to our mother for being consistent, strong, and holding things down by herself when we're not together. Keep praying. We really appreciate everything. It's really helping us get through this. Thank you. A few days later, she said, no new changes. Seen them pretty brown eyes today. Shout out to the nurse who puts oil and combs my sister's hair too. That's really appreciated. Just waiting for her to be transferred. She's still doing breathing on her own, and she still gets placed in a standing like chair to help with lung infection, which is getting better. Keep the prayers coming. My baby's still unresponsive but stable. Will undergo surgery on the 15th for her right eye that doesn't close all the way. They will be putting a weight in the lid that will still allow her to open and close her eye. Still, her nerves are bad on that side, and if this isn't done, she could have complications or even go blind because her eye isn't closing all the way. I do need everyone to share, tag, do whatever is needed for her GoFundMe, and the link will be in the description box as well as in the comment section. Make sure you share that link if you can donate, or if you can, whatever. Make sure you share that link on your social media. She will undergo surgery on the 15th for her right eye that doesn't close all the way. They will be putting a weight in the lid that will still allow her to open and close her eye. Still, her nerves are bad on that side, and if this isn't done, she could have complications or even go blind because her eye isn't closing all the way. I do need everyone to share, tag, do whatever is needed for her GoFundMe. I need to move her stuff out of her apartment. Doctors also mentioned a payment for transportation. Waiting for a call back on that. But please share the link and keep the prayers coming. Here's a tiny bit of good news. She said, out of everything my sister's been through in this accident, her face has not one scratch on it. Continue to improve, Bullhead. I love you. Keep the prayers coming. It's something new every day. Keeping faith in God because he does have the last say so. Can't wait to hear my sister's funny laugh again. She reshared the GoFundMe link on Instagram, and she added the Shade Room, at Love and Hip Hop, at Ray J, at Princess Love, at Lyrica Anderson, at Hollywood Unlocked, at the Zeus Network, at Yo-Yo Fearless, that's Yo-Yo from the 90s. And she was also on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood with Apple. And she also added Hazel E. And she said, just asking to be reposted for my sister. Remember, all of us can pray for her. All of us can share the GoFundMe. She also goes on to say, she looked up the DAI medical term, DAI. She posted the definition and said, what is diffuse axonal injury? Diffuse axonal injury is the shearing or tearing of the brain's long connecting nerve fibers, or axons, that happens when the brain is injured as it shifts and rotates inside the bony skull. DAI usually causes coma and injury to many different parts of the brain. She goes on to say, so people can have a better understanding of my sister's injuries. So when I say stable but unresponsive, a coma-like state, I asked the doctor multiple times if my sister was in a coma, and response was no. So now you will understand the intensity of her injuries. She also posted another definition. This one is for MRSA. MRSA medical term. What is the medical term for MRSA? Staph bacteria are usually harmless, but they can cause serious infections that can lead to sepsis or death. Methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. I hope I pronounced that correctly. These medical terms. Methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, or MRSA, MRSA, is a cause of staph infection that is difficult to treat because of resistance to some antibiotics. She said, this is the infection my sister has in her lungs and has now been found in her right arm. She is getting treated with antibiotics. Just takes a while to clear up. Keep praying. Thank you once again, Dominique, for updating us. Remember, guys, sending prayers is free. sharing the GoFundMe link, informing people, so then that way we can get these donations going free. Now, if you have a little something, if you could put $1 on it, $5, every little bit helps. Remember, if 1,000 people put $5 on it, that's $5,000. So it adds up quickly. If we all just do a little something, if we all just do what we can go ahead and get that knocked out. And like I said before, every time I talk about Apple Watch, I will be talking about the GoFundMe. That's very, very important. Make sure that you keep those prayers coming. Make sure that you keep posting the GoFundMe link on your social media, informing people. And I don't mean to sound nasty or anything. And I don't mean to sound crass. And I'm not trying to sound tacky. I'm not trying to be negative or anything. But this woman has been in the industry in one iteration or another, whether it was in the type of movies that she did back in the day, or she was actually in a TV show on MTV, if I'm not mistaken, at one point. Also, she was on VH1's Love and Hip Hop. She knows a lot of people. She's made music. She sold clothing, the Apple Drip clothing line and everything. This woman's done a lot. She knows a lot of people. And, I'm not going to put any specific names on her or anything. I'm just speaking in general here. A lot of celebrities know her. And that GoFundMe, that should have been done already. That should have been like an afterthought. You know what I mean? Like, we should be past the threshold right now, and we should be like, yeah, it's just I had to start another one, because that one we already, we did that. And once again, I'm not trying to sound negative or anything, but a lot of these you Hollywood people are real fake. Like, you'll smile up in people's faces, and you'll claim to be people's friend. You claim to be cool with people. Then stuff like this happens. And all I'm trying to say is this, that I see who people really are. I'm not going to name any names, but when I see people and they're covered with diamonds and stuff, they got the diamond rings and chains and all that, and they're flossing and everything. They're sitting up in there, Rolls Royces and everything. They're showing like, oh, look at all this money I got. Everybody's, taking trips out the country. Look at me in France, eating baguettes with my diamonds on and everything. Yeah, it's me and the crew out in France. You're flossing and everything, trying to live that Diddy type of lifestyle. Y'all act like y'all billionaires or something. It's crazy. And then when something serious like this happens, it's like mum's the word. Like, I see, certain people who haven't even mentioned the situation, or they're like, oh yeah, I'm praying for Apple. Like, yeah, keep praying. But, you're in a financial situation where you could, you could help change things as far as that's concerned. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to be specific. That's all I'm saying, is that some people have smiled up in Apple Watch's face, but all I'm saying is noted, because I'm personally keeping tabs. I typically would not pocket watch anybody, and I'm not saying, anybody, quote, owes anybody anything. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that people are showing their true hearts and true allegiances right now. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Shout out to my girl, Apple Watts. Shout out to her beautiful sisters, Dominique, Veronica, Bree, and the rest of these. I don't know the rest of their names, but thank you so much for informing us, the public, on what's going on. This is a lot for them to go through right now. I mean, we got hit with a pandemic, and then now this is a lot for her family to have to deal with. But and shout out to her mother too. Like she said, her mother holding it down. She's supposed to be chilling at her age. You know what I mean? I don't know how old she is, but she's old enough to be a grandmother. Grandmother age, she's supposed to be chilling. Shout out to everybody. Let's just make sure that we do our part by praying, donating, sharing the GoFundMe link, informing people, letting people know. Because excuse my language, but these celebrities ain't it. That's how I word it. All right, y'all, make sure you click the thumbs up button on the way out. It helps with the algorithm. Make sure you at least say hi. It helps with the algorithm. More people will see this video. The secret password to let me know you made it all the way into the end of this video is, it's Go Apple. Why Go Apple? Because we're cheering Apple on. As we're praying for her, we're donating, and we're sharing the GoFundMe link, doing whatever we can do on an individual level. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe and choose all notifications, and I'm going to make sure that I keep updating you guys. I know that I haven't posted videos for like a little over a week now, about 8 days or so, but I'm going to be on this better from now on, because I haven't posted like literally anything. But today's April 13th of 2022, and I'm back.